We're at the point in time now where we're not even beating facts with facts. Like media was data and opinion, right? Us players was emotions and experience. Expertise. That is bottom now. We supposed to be using data and expertise. See, we have to do the same data that they do, then our expertise takes over in front of their opinion. Gotcha. But we're using feelings. You got it. We're using emotions and our experience. So we're like, I don't care what you're saying. That's not how I feel.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it.
What the fuck does that mean?
That's your personal.
That's your personal opinion. How does your personal opinion take over? You're supposed to be media. We're supposed to be media.
But our media, as far as all media in today's time, is feelings.
Yes,
like
but our expertise should remove it. It's supposed to remove feelings.
I see what you're saying.
Because we are players.
Supposed to know. Yeah, right.
We don't supposed to be on the same level as barbershop talk.
Right.
Barbershop talk is supposed to be looking at us, taking our data and experience, and then going and then applying it to their opinion to be better.
That's why I love the take you said. Like, a lot of people was in disagreement with the T-Mac Kobe thing. I think that shit was spot on because it's like Shaq was so dominant. I think if you give Penny an extra year or two with Shaq, they might win one.
It depends. Like me, this is how honest I was. I said, me as a number one option, ain't no rings coming my way. As a number two option, depending on who the player is.
Let's go back. Why is the number one option rings wouldn't come your way?
Because the data of what position I played and my dominance, that wasn't a thing. There's only been two players that ever did it. You're talking about
James Harden.
No, won a championship.
Oh, you saying
yeah?
Okay.
Isaiah Thomas and Curry. And Curry comes in 2014. Okay. So the only data that I had at the time was Isaiah Thomas, right? So me saying, am I a win as a number one option? No, probably not, right? So I have to think about, okay, me in 2005, the only people I can replace that I know I'm better than as an individual and the number one option I don't affect will be Tim Duncan. Now, I can't say you replace me with Tony Parker, I'll win 4 rings. I can't say 4 rings. 2? Yeah.
Right.
I can listen, no matter what, the one against LeBron, I can get that nigga. I can get that one. You feel me? I can win that ring. You know what I mean? So when Shaq and them fell and they won that ring in the 2000, I can get that one. Them later ones.
What was that? 03?
03.
03, yeah.
The one against them older ones he got when Tony Parker started using his brain. I can't go cerebral because I don't know what I would have been like that then.
So do you think you
like Curry, even with Curry's ring.
Cerebral player?
Like, yeah, but I'm still touching it. Like, even with the Curry ring, I'm like, okay, I can't replace Curry. He had a different style. Right? His style was different, so no, I can't replace him. How about Clay? Nah, his defense of intensity and what he brought, I'm bringing 28, 29. They wouldn't have needed that, but I didn't bring the defense that he brought, so I can't replace him on that one. So that team, I'm not in void. Even though I'm better than Clay, I'm not in void.
But with your skill set, you don't think you'd be able to adjust?
Different is not the offense. The defense where I wasn't that. Right? So like offensively, you're telling me bring 20 with Curry, bring 22 to 25. I can bring that. Now Clay, that's 4 less points than Clay, but his defense is 10 times better than mine. At that, you know what I mean?
So how many points do you think Clay stopped on defense from who he defended?
A lot. Yeah. Like he guarded every big matchup. You know what I mean? So I'm the same as Curry. We could be liabilities. So two liabilities at the same time in that position doesn't work. So I can't even say I replace Clay for a ring. Right? So there's only I'm like, well, if I was with Cleveland when they played San Antonio, I'm like, shit, I can get 2 games.
Right.
You know, I'm more wheels than one of them. I can get 2 games with, you know, we won't get swept, but I don't know if I can win a series with him, with Bron. I don't think Bron was ready to be a winner at that moment in time. That's how I look at it. I think big, me with Bron, he's the number 1 option. I can't win a ring with him. You put me with the Lakers, 08-09, the 09-010 team. He got me as the second option instead of Paul Gasol. No. You got me as a third option as Lamar Odom. No.
Right, the size.
Right? The size and no. And I'm too good to be switched off with their vision.
Right.
That's just overboard. So I'm like, yeah, nah. Right, so players, we do that. Like, what team can we really go into and win a ring?
And that's why those kids be caring now.
So with T-Mac's not saying he's better than Kobe, but he didn't say that. He's just like, yo, you put me on that team.
Give me the same opportunity.
Give me the same, yeah. That's all.
I got at least one or
like
two.
right now, Cooper Flag going to Dallas is what T-Mac is saying going to the Lakers, right? He automatically gets enhanced in his game because of the situation. So like chat, right now, this is how it looks when T-Mac is trying to explain it. Right now, Cade, since we're watching Cade, how much better is he than, let's say, Jalen Green? They came in the same draft, right? They're on 2 different planets, right? They're on 2 different planets as players. Now, let's say Jalen Green goes to Suns and wins his championship as a second or third option. Does that championship really put him in front of Cade? No.
But
and that's
he has an accolade.
But that he has an accolade that people are going to use, and that's what T-Mac. And that's what T-Mac is saying. T-Mac is saying, "Wait, hold on."
Right.
Like, I didn't have the opportunity to win a ring, but if I win a ring with someone like Shaq, does that change how you view me?
Yeah.
It shouldn't.
Because I was still hooping.
I'm still hooping. And that's what he's saying. Like, you have to think about the Cade and Weston. If you gave Jalen Green a ring right now, there's no basketball player that would say, Jalen jumped Cade. No. Now, no one's going to do that, but the fans are going to be like, no, the ring count. Ring, that's all that matters.
He ain't got no ring.
He ain't got no ring. You know, you know what I mean? So that's really the argument. He wasn't saying he's better. He wasn't saying anything. He was just saying, how can rings really matter? Because if you put me with Shaq, do my career change? And if it does, how?
Rings.
Yes, and that's what he's saying. Like,
I mean, everybody had the T-Macs. Like I'm just saying his impact in general. Like T-Mac was man.
Like there's nobody. Like if we say, all right, Kobe only has 2 rings, right?
Right.
And they have him 10 with 5, right?
Right.
If he just has 2, he will be in the same mark with the media, 10. With the players, how he played, he will still be 2 or 3. That, you know what I mean? Like the other 3 rings don't do nothing for him.
Go against him, so y'all really know the skill. Y'all really know the work.
Because Kobe's heroics came from when Shaq. What everyone questioned is, you got Shaq, right? You're playing with Shaq, fam, right? Who are you without him? What he showed us without him erases those years with Shaq. We don't even give a fuck about those years. Like, nigga, these 2 rings right here means way more than anything you did with him. We do. Like, you literally took control with a lesser version, meaning you, like, Shaq had you. When you won 3.
You just had you.
You had Paul Gasol, meaning you was more. This is how we look at it. You was more powerful than when Shaq won his. Because we kind of say, then Kobe was like that.
Yeah.
And you won. Paul Gasol wasn't like Kobe to Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like Kobe to Shaq
Andrew Bynum
is not
Yeah, Andrew Bynum was not a Shaq. Yeah.
Gasol to Kobe. So everybody looked like you won with
Devin
them
George
two.
wasn't a Robert Horry or
Yeah, so we're looking at like, damn, you won with them two. Them two is way more. That's when number 24. That's why, have you really noticed niggas rock with 24?
For sure. Yeah.
Have you not realized, like, when you see people with the tattoos in the it's 24. The 24.
Yeah.
Me, I rock with the 8 and the 20. See, 8 is my childhood. Right? He was already 2 behind Jordan. 24. Now that, like,
as a man, you fucking
that is like that. Like, I seen what he did to the NBA. I seen what he did on the court. That's a different breed. The 2 best players I ever witnessed with my eyeballs
is Tim Duncan stopping
is
LeBron James?
Cole and Bron.
Fucking game. Sick of this shit.
What would you say separates the 2?
What separates the 2? Depending on what you like. If you want, it's like a movie. Like Kobe is Jason. Right?
I do.
Hey,
Nigga, just
he
just killing. There's no dialogue. You know what I mean? Like no matter where you run, you this nigga comes. You know what I mean? Like he was about death at all costs. LeBron killed you, but because it wasn't like it was nice.
block.
Right? It was a nice way of killing you. It's,
Right.
You know what I mean? Put you with some gas, you're gonna choke a little bit, and you're not gonna feel the pain. He'll laugh with you a little bit. He's like Jason Bourne, right? You know, you can still kind of talk to this nigga. Like, wait, hold. He's like, hello, listen. We're like, Cole, he don't give a fuck about your conversation, right?
Come on, man. Come on.
I'm not having no handshake with you, nigga.
This is literally a conversation.
Fight.
It's girl basketball. They're up 50.
Come on, 2010. Fight.
This is how he sounds. Can y'all savor that? Huh? Can y'all savor that? Look at the fear. Look at the fear in the eyes. Can you savor that? Huh? Yeah, they thought we was the same team they beat. Yeah, look at them over there crying.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know what?
Make that shit.
Let's turn it up some more. Beat them by 70. Beat them by 80.
Hell no.
Yeah, they're gonna remember this.
Hell no.
This is a victory. This is what he sounds like in girl basketball. 50 fucking points.
He's just there is no.
They screaming, turn the press off. He's like, you hear him? Oh yeah. No, never. Keep going.
Turn the press
Keep
up.
going. More. We want more. And that's what he sounded like in girls basketball. You think you was out playing this psychopath, man?
Right. At any cost.
But and that's like he was. Imagine just finished getting drunk. Woo! Going home and you get a call from Cole. Hey man, where you at? You're like, oh man, I'm just getting home. All right, look, we're about to go to the gym, man. We're about to black out. All right, meet me in 30. Woo! The problem with that is he heard you was at the club. He heard you got drunk. Now he want to see what type of man are you. Are you going to come to the gym and show up?
He just be tested.
If you don't show up, whatever respect he has for you, he lost. Now I want y'all to think about what I'm saying here. And this is food for thought for y'all. Who is the weakest nigga he had on his team? Who was soft?
Hey, Chad, who should I hate?
Paul Gasol, right?
Chad, when they come
Right?
to
No, what I'm saying is, when they talk about weak, they thought Paul Gasol was the weakest.
Right.
Did you notice that was Kobe's bestie? I think about Ron. That was Kobe's bestie. Because I know for sure, no matter how Paul played, when Kobe made calls, I guarantee you that man showed the fuck up.
Right. So
1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3, whatever, I guarantee you he showed up.
So I know he's playing to the best of his ability.
Yeah.
I don't know about you other niggas who.
That means he gave it his all. For Kobe to really say, "That's my guy. I'm spending family time with you."
Fucking rebound, y'all.
Man, for spending family time with Shaq.
Man, bro, I'm
With Paul Gasol, he did.
Bro, I swear to God, bro.
Everybody called him Shaq. He sees something different because what he's judging is something very different.
It's crazy. You know
I
who
can
like
back
that?
it's a fucking
Kendrick.
rebound.
Kendrick the same way.
Good defense.
Kendrick the same way. Kendrick the type of nigga where it's like, if you ain't about this shit, if you ain't for blood, leave me alone. Cause I'm going for blood.
Who's this nigga, man? Why
Everything you just explained sound like Kendrick.
Too early.
That's the reason why niggas be where they're at.
But that's what I used to look at. I wanted to look how Kobe thought, Jordan thought, LeBron thought, Brady thought, Tiger Woods, right? Like how far is the mental separation from me and them, from all-star to superstar, from superstar to elite? Like, and when it came to Kobe, it was more mental than it was anything. He'd be on the court, and he'll foul somebody, and he'll walk right up to you. That was the dumbest foul I ever seen in history. He's like, "You got to guard me, right?" Like, "Yeah." You need all 6 of your fouls, then you just wasted one on him. And you be sitting there like,
damn.